This week on the retreat has been everything I could have asked for and then some. This has been the deepest retreat I've ever been on for so many reasons. Magic is an amazing teacher. The storytelling is so rich and colorful and down to earth and practical. Yes, we're talking about high-minded ideals and ideas and experiences that maybe to other folks might seem, are we for real? Yeah, we're for real. We're magic. We're multidimensional beings, and his teachings really grounded into life, applicable life, what I can take home with me, his words, his stories, and directly apply them to my moments, to my experiences. Two moments in particular stand out for me. The first one of many was when I stepped into a waterfall. The pounding down of the water on my body, the coolness, the air, the quality of the air in that space, in and of itself was magical. But suddenly, from the bottom of my soul, bubbled up in the opposite direction of the pounding water, this deep, deep well of joy. And it literally bubbled up into my body and out my mouth, just laughing. There's just no way I could have stopped that, forced it. I mean, it was just so real and spontaneous and beautiful and magical to feel these two energies meeting, the energy of the water and the energy of my joy. It was really something. So yesterday we went to what I'm going to call a sacred pool. It was our second stop of a 3-stop day in sacred sites. And I spent about an hour and a half in the water, the cool, healing water, in union with some very magical plants. I received teachings from the plants about the nature of energy and the nature of working with energy and how I best work with energy, how to move it, how to receive it, how to stay clear so that it can move through me and not congest. I had moments of such deep gratitude to the plants that I wept. I felt this connection, this deep forever connection with them. They felt intergalactic. It was so real, solid, like speaking to a person standing in front of me, to be sitting in this pool of water with these plants, receiving downloads of information and a great depth of healing in every cell of my body. It was a very mystical, magical, unreal moment, you know, not planned, not scripted, not expected. Somewhat anticipate some level of magic because we're here on a retreat and we're visiting sacred sites with a most mystical, magical shaman. But the depth of the information I received and the depth of the healing I received, the rest of the day I felt like a Gumby doll, just loose and beyond relaxed and a little challenged in moving and being in my body. I just wanted to lay down and rest and allow what had occurred that I understood, that I didn't understand, that I was aware of, that I wasn't aware of, to just begin to settle and integrate into my 3D framework. The magic was in the moments where there were no plans, no agendas, no scripting, just the happening of a group of beautiful beings gathered, feeling safe enough to open up and be authentic and vulnerable in ways that I feel many had never been, and met with such love and grace of the rest of the group. We really, truly became a very tight container that magic had to remind us of as a group of very independent folk, group of leaders, He continued to bring us into our togetherness, our shared agreements to be here with one another, for one another. That, I think, for me has been the biggest of all the gifts that I've received here, is the magic that occurred during these moments of union and unity with everyone else. That became for me the sacred site, is the body of us, the body of the container of us, the retreat participants, with magic and Maggie's guidance.